my friend was, talking to me 2 days ago, that he went to a Nigerian party, and meanwhile the party was supposed to start by 4 o'clock,
4 p.m.
4
Okay.
p.m. in the afternoon, and unfortunately the guy went some minutes before 4 o'clock, thinking normal party, and at the end of it, it's kind of like people started coming by 1 hour, 2 hours after. But even when he got there, the whole place was empty, just the chairs arranged. It was like, oh, I came to the wrong place. But unfortunately for him, he didn't know that was how Nigerian parties are. So when he came, people started coming later. So he was surprised that how could it be that parties are like this?
You know what I notice about most people, most foreigners,
Yeah.
in America, and with the Nigerian parties generally, they don't know that Nigerians live by a totally different set of rules when it comes to the way Nigerians do their
There are
things.
mostly in America.
Mostly
right?
in America. I don't know about any other country outside Nigeria.
Okay.
But in Nigeria and in America, Nigerians live by a totally different rules. Number one that I know is that you never go to a Nigerian party early.
Yes, that's a Nigerian party for you.
If for instance you want to, if they give you an invitation and it says 4 o'clock or 6 o'clock, you go by an hour late.
Yes, and some people
Minimum.
go 2 hours late.
Some people go 2 hours late.
Yeah, that's a Nigerian party.
That is how you know in Nigeria, because there was a time, there was a party in Nigeria then, and let's assume it was like 12 p.m. right?
Yeah.
And by 12 I was ready, and my friends were telling me, are you the one that wants to go and open the place? That was when I learned my lesson.
Yeah, that you don't go early to Nigerian parties.
So as a Nigerian and as Nigerian friends,
Yeah.
the first rule is that Nigerian parties don't start when they say it
When
starts.
they start, yeah, they give, maybe they call it African time.
African time.
But even African time, we have Nigerian time.
Like that's Nigerian time. The funny thing about the Nigerian time or whatever is the fact, I think it boils down to the fact that some people don't want to come and look like they came early. Like they're desperate.
Yes.
Desperation in the sense that maybe they don't have anything doing.
Yeah.
Or like, oh, okay, now me, I'm there. Some people want to have grand entry.
Yes, exactly. They want to come in while others are there looking at them, looking at their mostly the women.
The
They want
women.
to, you see what I'm wearing, because if they come early, they'll be on the seat before others will be coming. But when they walk in late, people will turn and
So they want to be seen.
Yeah.
So I think it's about the showmanship.
And when we're talking about the dressing too, you don't dress down to a Nigerian party. Don't dress down to a Nigerian party, because when you get to a Nigerian party, man, you see a lot of nice.
Nigerian parties, I discovered that there are some makeup artists stationed outside the party,
Yeah.
or maybe in a room or in the hallway.
At the venue of the party, yeah.
People pay
Yeah.
to do makeup for a 2-3 hours party.
Yeah, and sometimes they spend over $100.
The funny thing that is still like baffling to me is the way people consciously come out in their best. I think it's 10 over. You have to be 10 over 10.
Yeah, exactly.
Because there was a party that we went to in Houston, and this dude was there too. But the way he was dressed, of course, it was conscious that he was looking like the servers.
Okay.
And unfortunately for him, there was a time he stood up to go maybe to go use the restroom.
Yeah.
On his way back, people were calling him, "Can you please get me soft drink?" And he felt so embarrassed.
Of course he will, because that's what I said. You don't dress down to a Nigerian party. Don't try it. You must be on the best. Put on the best dress you can ever think of, because what you're going to see there is no joke.
I was now wondering, is this royal party? Because everybody were on point. And it also gave me the idea that you dress the way you want to be addressed. If you dress anyhow to a Nigerian party, you will be addressed anyhow. They will even. I've seen another instance where the party was full, everybody was seated, and some people came in all well dressed, and they walk up to some people and politely tell them, because they were just dressed not really anyhow, but not up to that standard.
Okay.
Do you know they walk up to them and tell them, "Sir, can you please stand up for these people to sit down?"
That's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing, but if they were dressed in a royal way, it will not happen.
Of course,
if they were dressed the way they were supposed to dress.
It will not.
So dressing in a Nigerian party is very, very important.
I've also seen somebody, a white lady that was like, "Oh, are you from Nigeria?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Oh, I love your parties." I said, "Why?" He said, "Because of the dressing." That's what really attracted her. She was like, because of the dressing, they dress so gorgeous. The women dress so gorgeous with long
hair, makeup.
They're all wearing gold. And she was like, she was describing it. I was just smiling. I said, "Yeah, that was a Nigerian party." She said, "I love the way they dressed." I said, "Oh, that's good."
But the downtown also about the Nigerian party,
Yeah.
especially the Yoruba parties, is the fact that they are always having a very loud music.
Yes.
No matter how little the hall is or how big the hall is, you can't receive phone call in Nigerian parties.
Yeah. So when you're going to a Nigerian party, please be prepared that the music is going to be very, very loud.
It's crazy because I was like, a white dude that we went to a party together, on our way back, he said, "Why is that so loud? Are you guys like deaf or something?" I'm like, "No, it comes with the culture."
Yeah.
They tell them to bring it down.
Yeah, it comes
I'm like,
with the
"No,
culture.
it's loud. It has to be loud." If you go to Nigeria, when they block the whole street, you see the way they will mount
Speakers.
So if you are here, they bring the culture with them.
Yeah.
So if anybody is going to a Nigerian party, be ready to be entertained with a very loud, excessively loud speakers. And unfortunately, if your seat is now in front of speaker, forget it. They don't care.
No, they don't
it's
care.
still loud. They will still arrange chairs in front of the speakers. So you will know either you like it or not. You are sitting down there and you enjoy the loudness.
Yeah. And secondly, I remember there's a time I went to a party with a friend of mine, a white girl, and when the celebrant came towards me, I greeted everybody. I said, "Oh, is he your best friend?" I said, "No, I don't know him." So you don't need to know the celebrant.
I was telling somebody I was having a party. I was preparing to go to a party one time, and he was asking me, "So who is that person to you?" I said, "I don't even know him." He said, "I don't know him."
I don't even know him.
He said, "But he now said maybe he knows you." I said, "He doesn't know me.
So
I don't have his contact. He doesn't have my contact. I'm going with a friend."
Yeah.
And don't be surprised also that friend does not even know him.
Yeah.
You don't have to know the celebrant to go to some Nigerian parties. Although some parties are strictly on even I've discovered that even those strictly on invitation,
people still go
without invitation.
Yeah. So when you're going to Nigerian parties, most times it's free. Nigerians are welcoming people. They welcome you. They are nice people.
And the funny thing again is the fact that, do you know there was I think a birthday celebration last year or something.
Okay.
And this person put strictly by invitation. Don't avoid embarrassment. Yeah. And do you know people that even have the invitation, they did not go?
Yes.
And I was like, okay, Shabi, you have Ivy, why didn't you? He said, "No, I don't want to go there and sit around the faces I don't know. I want to go with my own friends." So the first mistake you want to make, although you can use it as a crowd control, is the fact that if you put strictly by invitation, you may not get people to come.
Even the people you invited, they will not come.
And the pride of a Nigerian party is in the crowd. Yeah. It's how many people that came to the party.
And not just people coming. Because there's if you have a lot of crowd, it goes with spraying of money. You understand? It goes with spraying of money. So the more crowd you have, the more money you would think you will get, or you will know, you surely get. That's the normal thing.
I was telling someone that, did you know that when Nigerians are going to Nigerian parties, naturally they go with money?
Yes.
And either you know the celebrant or you don't know the celebrant. They will stand up when the celebrant is dancing and go and spray. And you will see the celebrant appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean tomorrow he knows you or she knows you. But the fact that it's a culture.
Yeah.
So, and if you are dancing, you're dancing really good. Don't be surprised that people that don't know you will come and spray you.
Yes, that's the Nigerian party. Nigerian party is such a party
It's unique.
It's unique. It's not a party that you will also want to go and go over and over again, because you surely enjoy yourself.
You will enjoy yourself. So you would not. Somebody was saying, why don't they put the money in the envelope and just give it to the celebrant? I said, no, that is not Nigerian culture. The Nigerian culture is to stand in front of you, the celebrant, and spread the money, and this money is everywhere on the ground.
Yeah.
So it shows the culture. It shows that the person is making money, and it shows that the person knows people.
Yeah.
And he doesn't just know anyhow people. He knows people that can spend money. If you watch Nigerian parties, even in Nigeria, some people will bring out a bale of money, remove the wrapper, and throw it in the air.
So I to just do as
So
like a shower.
If you are in a Nigerian party and the celebrant is dancing and there's no money on the floor, it's considered in some quarters as a failed party.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know there's a tribe, my own tribe in Nigeria, some people borrow money. They go get loan in a bank to host party.
Because they know they're going to make the money back.
They're going to make the money back. Even if they don't even make the money back, the glamour of like, oh, that was my party, in the video, on YouTube, everywhere, it gives them that dignity, that bragging right.
Yeah. Well, I will encourage people that have never been to a Nigerian party. If you have any invite on Nigerian party, please try and go, because Nigerians are very nice people. They are very, welcoming people. Yeah. So that my friend I told that I went to the party with was like, when we closed from the party, people started going, with boxes of, food. And she was asking me, what happened? Where are they going? I said, yes. So if you're going to a Nigerian party, expect to take food home. Especially
the Nigerian parties abroad.
Yes.
Because the Nigerian parties in Nigeria, aside from even the food, we'll come back to gifts now. But the Nigerian parties in America, the one at least we're aware, I think there was a party that I went to that the celebrant had take home boxes. They brought it in separate.
Yes. That's.
So after you guys are done eating, then you can go there.
Take whatever you want.
Take whatever you want. Take food home.
Food home, drinks, anything you want. That's extra.
And
they
now,
make it extra. Yes.
There was a party that we went to that the celebrant now, after everything, they were now giving gift. The celebrant and the husband, they were giving gift. They were even giving clipper.
Yeah, clipper.
They distributed bra.
Yeah.
Women bra, fan, everything. So, and the foreigners that were there, they were like, they're giving us something. Gifts? They already spent enough money.
Yeah, because here in America, most times when you go to parties, their culture here is you're supposed to give them gifts. Not the celebrant giving you gifts. So she was surprised at why is the celebrant giving gifts to people that I said, yeah, that's the culture.
Especially if you not buy the ashebi.
Oh,
if you buy
that was the special gift.
They will say, come on. So you'll be like,
Nigerian parties are very, very, very.
It's just unique. It's just different from every other party that you want to see, because you look at the fact that after everything, the women, they will now be walking around with big bags, handing out gifts, branded gifts. They will even still put their own names and whatever they're doing in it.
If you go to a Nigerian party, most especially if you've not been there before, but for people that have been going there before, I mean, the Nigerians have been attending it. Even other people from other countries, they will tell you, "Oh, I would like to go to a Nigerian party. I've heard about this. I've heard about that. Yes, it's always very good, and it's also a medium of networking. When you go to Nigerian parties, you meet people. You network from there. You can even most times from the networking, you also know other parties.
The funny thing about networking is when you keep going to Nigerian party, it's almost possible you will see almost the same faces, and they will network you. What do you do? Before you know, the friendship is going towards businesses. It's going towards another acquaintance, like meeting new people,
New people.
telling them about what you do, and they tell you what they do.
Yeah.
And if your interest aligns,
Yeah.
before you know, you are with a business partner.
Yeah.
That Nigerian party is also for business.
Yeah, for good for networking.
It's not only for just,
Not just enjoying
and eating and
celebrate
food.
no, they do a lot of things, so many things. It's a very, very, interesting party. If you've not been to a Nigerian party, I'll use this opportunity to tell you to please try one. Just try one.
And do you know the downside of a Nigerian party is the fact that they almost always close late.
Yes.
If like the hall we used for a party last time, that hall they were supposed to leave that place 12 o'clock. And it's like they're blind to time. Because the clock was there. Even the police were outside. And the DJ was still playing. And when they turned off the music, people sat down there and were talking.
But do you know why it's like that? Because when you go to Nigerian parties, the music, the way people dance, it's so nice that most people don't really want to go home.
But why don't they come early so they will be able to dance today?
That's the culture.
But that's the culture. But even when they come early, they don't close early.
They don't close early, yeah.
You have to consciously tell them. Sometimes they have to turn off the light.
Turn off the light before people start leaving.
So
That's
if you are a foreigner, and don't be mad when you know that you're supposed to leave 12 or 2 a.m. And they're still there dancing.
They are still there
It's still part of the culture.
Even part of it, they was like somebody will come and tell you, what's your name? Please, may I know you? My name is this. Please, my own birthday party is next weekend. From there they'll give you.
They will invite you
to another party. So it's not dulling moment.
Not
for
dulling
Nigerian
because
parties.
and don't be surprised that everybody in that party they've already chosen a date. They are having their own party.
Yes.
And so if you forget yourself, you suddenly realize that you are going from one party to the other.
Yeah.
And don't forget that the fact that you don't have to know who is celebrating.
You don't even need to know.
And
the person.
you can sit down now, and then somebody is telling you that man over there is having party next week. We are going together.
Yes, exactly.
And that man there does not even know you.
Know you.
And they don't really care.
They don't care.
He said, no, come on, let's go. And Nigerian parties are what you call, when you're coming, come with your friends.
Come with your friends, yeah.
And I love the way Nigerian treats guests special. There is no way the celebrant will be rude to anybody.
No.
They will come to your table. They will move from table to table. Thank you very much for coming. Appreciating you for eating their food.
Yeah, for eating their food and for taking some away.
They just say thank you. And it gives you that honor to want to go again. So generally, the Nigerian party is still the best party in the world. Yeah.